From the AG Financial Arena right here on the campus of Evangel University in Springfield, Missouri, this is a presentation of the NCHBC National Championship Tournament. I'm Trellis Williams alongside Nick Fairley here. Today we got the Dallas Thunder against the Northside Lions. This is 18U girls. This is Pool A. We just before the HEA Firebirds and the Tulsa Chef Arrows. That was the 1 versus 4 matchup. This is the 2 versus 3 between the Thunder and the Lions. So headlining the Dallas Thunder, finishing 3rd in the Big South. All region players were number 20 Chloe Eversole, as well as number 23, Kalia Arps. They were both all-region players in the Big South. They finished 3rd. Northside Lions finished 5th in the Midwest region with one all-region player in number 3, Esther Moore. And so, Nick, man, we got two teams that finished high in their regions. What do you expect to see here this morning?
Yeah, I coach for the Crew, so I was able to play against the Lions, and they play a very disciplined style of defense and really move the ball well. They're going to play a high-pressure defense. And I watched Dallas Thunder last year. A lot of these players came up from their 14U team. So, yeah, they're a really good team. So it's going to be a good matchup.
So we're about to get started with the tip, and that will be for the Lions, number 44, Annabelle Buck. And that one is tipped, and the Thunder get it, and a finish. And a fast break from Eversole, and a 2-0 lead now for the Thunder. So now up the left side is Buck. She's got it. And a feed over now to number 24, Brunk. She'll drive to the left side, working against the defense. Kick back outside, Buck. Now the drive from Moore inside the lane. Nice finish from Esther Moore. And we see two top players from each team get buckets here early, 2-2 ball game.
That was really good body control in that finish. Fought through the contact and finished it.
Now the feed up to the high post for the Thunder. That is Davis. And outside to number 11, Crawford. And the ball's broken up out of bounds, but it will stay underneath with the Dallas Thunder.
Yeah, the Lions do have some active hands on defense, swiping at the ball. So Thunder are going to have to be careful of that. Good inbounds play.
Eversole got it right in there to Crawford for the bucket. 4-2 lead for the Thunder. And now the Northside Lions with the ball again up the right side of the floor. Here's the drive. Ball's broken up a little bit. She got it back, but the Thunder are going to get the steal, and there's a foul as a collision. And coming away with the foul is Rosa Larner, the sophomore. She will pick up her first personal foul. The Thunder with it again. 4-2 lead so far for Dallas.
Diamond press here. Just dribbled right through it.
Arps able to find the open girl for three-pointer, no good, and the rebound pulled in. And a three-pointer on the way. Eversole got that rebound. Three-pointer was set up for Davis. She missed it. Ball now with Northside. They're going to feed it to the corner now. A drive baseline. Shot's no good. Ball's tipped. Gotten back there by Larner. And Larner will get it back. So Northside down 4-2, just under 6.5 minutes to go first quarter. And that pass was overthrown and stolen there by the Thunder. Now you got Eversole on the attack to the basket, left hand, no good. Follows good.
Both teams are playing pretty aggressive defense up the court, so there's going to be some layups to be had on the back end.
6-2 ball game, and now we got a drive here from Moore. Kick outside, open three for Buck is no good. Put back, good and one. What a play!
Wow. Again, that's just great body control to put that bucket in even with the contact.
And Brunk with the bucket and one, and she's got an opportunity to make it a three-point play here and cut the lead to 1. Her free throw goes. That's Sammy Brunk. And now the Thunder dealing with full court pressure. He's getting it up the floor quickly. And Leininger with the three-pointer from the left wing. And we got quick scoring here in this ball game.
Yeah, a lot of scoring compared to that last game. It's 14 points in the first 2.5 minutes.
9-5 ball game, 5.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. We got a foul. And that foul will be on Leah Crawford. That'll be her first personal foul. The team second. Nice feed on the give and go to Brunk. Her shot's no good on the offensive board there. Another three for Brunk.
And
a
one.
three-pointer. It will go down and one. Oh, what a shot there. And they've got an opportunity to cut this lead to one, to tie the ball game.
Yep. Scoreboard had it wrong.
Yeah, the scoreboard got all out of whack. I had to do math in my head there.
She's hoping to get 7 points in the last 2 possessions, and she does.
7 points for Brunk. It's over 5 minutes to play here in the first quarter. We got a 9-9 ball game.
Too easy. Oh, missed it.
Drive in, no good, and the ball's tipped out of bounds. We'll go back to Northside, so we're tied up. And so Northside's flipped the game on its head because it was a really nice start for Dallas.
Yep. 2 big plays from Sammy Brunk, sophomore.
Sammy Brunk with it. Feed it to the wing, that's Moore. Nice find inside. Oh, nice finish. Oh, no, it just popped out for Buck. And the rebound pulled in for the Thunder. Now you got Arps up the floor. Arps the drive. And she's fouled en route to the basket. The foul will be called against Sammy Brunk. I believe that's her first. And both these teams very aggressive on the drives.
They did that same inbounds play last time, just have 2 players in the middle of the paint. The back play in the back just pops out and has an easy short jumper twice in a row.
Sadie Feldner was the one to put that one in, and the Thunder regained the lead, 11-9. Brunk was fouled.
That's 2 on her. She's coming out.
Leah Crawford picking up 2 fouls early, and that'll give her some time on the sideline here, as it's only 4:22 left to go in the first quarter. It's just been a lot of scoring here.
Yeah, that's big for the Thunder, as Leah is a huge factor. A good block.
And ball was blocked and stripped, and now gotten on the attack here is Eversole. Her floater's no good off the backboard, and the rebound's pulled down by Moore. Esther Moore, nice behind the back. She's driving hard into the lane. She lost the basketball. Ball was loose. Thunder able to regain control here, but they're going to call.
Jump ball, jump ball.
It's going to be a jump ball, and we'll stay with the Lions. We're halfway through the first quarter. The Thunder lead by 2. Brunk to get it in. To the corner.
Elevator.
Kaufman. Three-pointer on the way, and it pops out no good. Thunder are pulling the rebound. Pushing the pace are the Thunder. Eversole, the drive. Her floater well off and rebounded by Davis. Or not Davis, Moore rather. And that drive hard. And she's fouled.
Yeah, the Thunder had been doing a great job of just passing over the top on the Northside's press. They haven't been able to capitalize too much with easy layups, but Northside's used to getting turnovers in the backcourt there.
First free throw goes down for Sammy Brunk. She's got 8 points here in the first quarter. We still have 3:39 to go in this opening period. She's got another shot at the foul line in order to tie the ball game here. 11-10. Second free throw goes down as well. She has been very accurate from the foul line.
Yeah, 4 for 4. Can't beat that.
3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Feed inside. Ball's loose a little bit. Got it back outside here to Eversole. Feed into the post.
Yep.
And she's fouled.
That was a major size disadvantage for Kaufman trying to guard Feldner. I'm sure they got switched. But if you get switched onto a big like that, you're going to have to front her. Or foul her, which she did.
Feldner misses on the first free throw. She's got another one coming up. Second free throw for Feldner does go. She's got 3. 12-11 lead for Dallas. Northside with it again. Left side of the floor in the hands of Brunk, who's done a lot of good things for the Lady Lions. She will hustle down that ball and get it in the backcourt. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Man-to-man defense being shown by the Thunder here. Kaufman, the drive. She lost it. Ball's broken up and gotten. Nice find. Kaufman, short shot, good.
Play. That was great ball movement. She probably could have had a layup there, but made the short jumper instead.
And the Lions will get their first lead of the ball game, 13-12. Nice drive finish for Eversole, and they take the lead right back.
Yep, didn't last long. Time of lead, 3 seconds.
2.5 minutes to go, opening period. 14-13 lead for Dallas. A nice floater, and she's fouled again, heading to the line.
Almost another and one.
And that is Brunk. She'll get 2 shots here.
Her 5th and 6th free throws of the game already. Not even 6 minutes into the ball game.
And she gets her first missed foul shot. She'll have another one coming up. Sammy Brunk with 9 points here in the first quarter. She misses the second as well. Feldner the rebound. Arps with it now. Guarded by Brunk. The drive to the left. Her floater in the lane's good and one. And drawing the foul against Brunk, which is her second. And Arps able to get the bucket with an opportunity for a three-point play.
So Brunk's got 2. Crawford's got 2 for the Thunder. It's going to be interesting to see how long they stay on the court. Looks like Coach Snively's going to leave Brunk on, while Coach Thompson elected to take Crawford out.
It's a 17-13 ball game lead for Dallas. Ball goes out of bounds. It will stay with Northside here on the baseline. Brunk was going to throw it in, but they're going to get Buck to throw it in. Annabelle Buck. And a feed up to the far right wing. Buck thought about it. She'll drive to the left. In the post. Ball's broken up and stolen by the Thunder. Oh, but she threw it right back away, but now she's going to get it.
They're going to have to be careful passing that ball underneath their own basket. Had almost 2 costly turnovers.
Leninger did do a good job getting that steal, and she's able to get that ball back. But, yeah, definitely very, very risky pass there on their own baseline. There's going to be a foul here as Eversole draws it. They're going to call it against Buck, which will be her first. To the free throw line now is Chloe Eversole, and her first goes down. She's got 5 here in the first quarter and a 5-point lead now for the Thunder. And we got a substitution, got a real tall girl coming in. That is for the Dallas Thunder, number 12, Sophie Crawford, which got 2 tall Crawfords. Second free throw goes down for Eversole. She's got 6. 19-13. And Esther Moore with the basketball. Moore gets over to Brunk. Now driving. Kick outside Buck. Outside to Brunk. Step back 3 from up top. Yeah, no good off the rim, and the rebound's pulled in by Brannon.
Got a layup.
Nice pass inside to Feldner for the finish. And they pushing the pace pretty nicely. 8-point ball game, and Northside calls time. Their head coach, Adam Snively, wants a timeout there. 21-13 lead for Dallas. And what have the Thunder done to turn this game back in their direction?
Yeah, they're just pushing the ball. They got a couple easy layups. They're playing good defense. It was 13-13. They got a couple stops, a couple buckets, and put those together. 8-point lead for them. I'm very intrigued to see how long we're going to have Leah Crawford sit on the bench with those 2 fouls. Again, we got Sammy Brunk on the other side playing with 2 fouls, but down 8, I'd leave her in. But on the other side, I mean, you have 8-point lead. You can kind of live with keeping her out. But she is such a key player for the Thunder.
Definitely a key player, but they've been able to do well in her absence from the ball game, and really what they're doing is pushing the pace. Both teams play that same way, but Dallas has been winning at that game, as most of what you've gotten from Northside has come from Sammy Brunk.
Yep. Yeah, I'm intrigued to see how both these teams match up against HEA later today, or one of the teams will play them tomorrow. But HEA likes to play slow and methodical, and both these teams like to play fast, so it'll be a complete contrast in styles.
Full court pressure being shown by the Thunder, and Northside will get it in. And a pass down floor to Buck, and they break the pressure. Feed up to Moore. Esther Moore dealing with defense here from the Thunder. Feeding Brunk. Nice fake. Hitting Buck in the corner. Three-pointer. Doesn't go. Tipped Moore. The putback blocked out of bounds. It was Eversole who got the block. And it'll be Northside with the ball on the baseline.
That was good ball movement there for the Lions. Got a wide open three. Just unable to hit.
Moore, nice fake.
Good move.
No good as it pops off the back of the rim. Wow. Crawford able to get it and get it out of there and feed it to Eversole. Here come the Thunder. Pulling into the left wing.
Whoa.
Three and hits it. That's Chloe Eversole knocking it down. She's got 9 here in this first quarter. 24-13, Dallas. They're going to get it down the floor here as Snively with it. Moore up top three, tried to answer, but she misses. And it's back Eversole again.
Need to stop here if you're the Lions.
Under 10 seconds. Three jumper is good on the way for Arp. She's got 5 and now with 2. Now with 1, Buck will get it up but not get it to go. And wow, what a start for the Dallas Thunder, putting in 26 first quarter points and leading by 13 at the end of 1. The Thunder are ruling and schooling right now.
Wow, 13-0 run in like the last 2.5 minutes of that quarter. It was 13-13, and just what a finish to the quarter for the Thunder. Even without Leah Crawford, Chloe Eversole really put on a show there, not only scoring for herself but also creating for her teammates.
So running down the scores here, we got Chloe Eversole with 9 points, Kalia Arps with 5, Nara Lininger with 3. You got Leah Crawford with 4, Sadie Feldner with 5. For the Northside Lions, Sammy Brunk with 9 points. She got those very early. 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter is the last time she scored. Lucy Kaufman with 2 and Esther Moore with 2. Just hasn't been enough to keep up with this Thunder offense here in this first quarter.
I don't think anything would have been enough to keep up with the 26 points of the Thunder. It's more points than we saw all of last game from almost both those other teams till HEA kind of took it away in the last 2 minutes.
That's right. We had a 38-24 final score. And the next game is Dallas Thunder. I'm pretty sure the Thunder will play Tulsa Chef at 3:50 today. And then the Firebirds will be the ones who Northside will play at 3:50 today. So these teams are playing twice today. This is Pool A. This is the 2 and 3 seeds right here. Thunder at the 2 seed and Northside at the 3.
And over at Drury, we had the Pool D game, West Michigan Hornets versus the Aspire Trailblazers, and the Hornets are up 21-4. They're probably pretty mad after they didn't have the performance they wanted to at the Midwest Regionals, where they kind of got upset by the Fort Wayne Hawks in the semifinal game. I don't think anyone saw it coming. Everyone thought it would be a rematch of last year's championship.
So the Thunder will get it in here. 7:51, we're 9 seconds in to the second quarter. 26-13 is the score. They're going to feed it inside, and a kick out. Drive from Arps. Nice drive to the basket. No good. Off the back rim. And it's going to be a foul inside, as it was Feldner who got that offensive rebound. They're going to call that foul inside, and I think they may have called it against Larner.
I think they got it on Esther Moore, I believe.
So we're going to kick it outside. Three-pointer here for the Thunder. No good, as Larner the rebound.
Yeah, Lions need to see a bucket go in here. This game is far from over. They can score, they can defend, but they really need to put some stops together. There's the drive. Need it. Nope. And a jumper, no good.
Thunder able to get that defensive rebound. That's Eversole, and she's on the drive up the right side of the floor. Arps, right wing three, back rim, and it'll hit the top and go over. Be back to the Northside Lions here. Got some more substitutions. As checking in for the Thunder is Leninger, as well as Lily Davis. Lions up the floor now, just over 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Feed to the right wing, that's Buck. A feed inside Moore. Jumper from Larner, partially blocked. She's able to get her own rebound. Oh, ball was fought for. It's going to be off the Lions. Lions have really just struggled offensively since they had that nice start.
Yep. Yeah, the length of the Thunder is really bothering them. But they have also missed some wide open shots, so those will start to fall throughout the game.
Eversole on the right wing, a feed inside the post at the basket, no good. And Buck the rebound for Northside.
The Thunder do a good job of not just isolating the post and having the post cut through and then post up so the defense can't key in on it. Just missed that one.
Buck, nice play to the basket. And right there for Annabelle Buck, she gets the bucket. And it's 26-15 now. The first bucket here of the second quarter.
Maybe that'll open the floodgates for the Lions after they've been shut out for the last 5 minutes.
Cross-court pass, nice one to Eversole. Corner three is good. Chloe Eversole is on fire. She's got 12 and a 29-15 lead for Dallas.
That had some high arc, but neither of those threes have even touched the rim.
Here's the drive. Kick outside. Three for Buck is good, and both these teams can score the basketball.
They called that one a 2.
No, they're going to
the line there.
Going to call it a 2 for foot on the line for Annabelle Buck. And we got a 29-17 game. 5:40 to go first half. And Arps with the fake, but she drugged the foot. Yep. Travels.
Lions, it looked like, switched to a 2-3 zone for that possession. See if that lasts.
5:38 remaining in the first half. A lead for the Thunder by 12. Brunk over to Moore. Now's the short corner shot is no good, and the rebound was wrestled down there by Davis.
Yeah, both teams switched to a zone.
Eversole back with it. Arps right wing three.
Wow.
Cash.
Wow.
And when you got a team that can shoot that well, I mean, you're up 15 here, got 32 points with 5 minutes to go in the first half, and this is girls basketball, folks.
They're on fire.
Arps will break it up out of bounds.
They've already made 5 threes just 11 minutes into the game. Oh, no.
That pass is stolen easily there by Leninger. She's on the fast break.
Oh.
Feeding to Eversole. Inside to Feldner. They're going to call that offensive. As Feldner went into her, and you could tell that Feldner's focus was to get into her before the shot. And so that's what the refs call on the play. Sadie Feldner picking up her first. The ball will be back with Northside, who trails by 15 here, just under 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Looks like a 1-2-2, kind of a trapping zone here with the length of Eversole up top. Short.
Left wing three is no good for Buck. Now it's Brunk with it to Moore. And a kick outside, another three for Buck. Doesn't go. Chased down and gotten by Eversole.
Layup.
Her pass up the floor stolen by Moore in the open court. Now Moore on the attack. Kicking it out to Brunk. Brunk, right wing three is no good. And just have been struggling to get the shots to go down since early on. Brunk had 9 points early in that first quarter. She struggled since then to score the basketball, but the Thunder have had no struggle scoring the basketball. They lead by 15.
Yeah, they can't buy a bucket, and the Thunder can't buy a miss.
Eversole threw it away as Moore took it. She drops it off to Buck, who gets it back to Moore for the finish. Esther Moore now with 4.
Sometimes you need to see a layup go in to see those outside shots start to fall, so let's see if that starts a run for the Lions.
Now they're going to get the ball back up top on the swing. Feed in, shot no good. Rebound for Northside. Ball with Brunk. She's up the right side of the floor. Kick out to the corner three. No good air ball. Offensive rebound here for the Lions. And they say she stepped out of bounds there. So mass substitutions for both teams here. 32-19 is the score, 3:26 to go, and the Lions trying to find their way back into this ball game.
Got Leah Crawford finally coming back into the game. She hasn't played in over a quarter. Came out with about 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Now there's 3 minutes left in the half.
Eversole up top with it. A swing and a drive from Sophia Crawford. Or Sophie Crawford. Corner three for Eversole does not go that time, and the putback for Crawford is no good, but she was fouled. The foul's against Esther Moore. So to the free throw line is Sophie Crawford. She's not scored yet. The Thunder lead by 13. And the first one doesn't go.
But after scoring 26 points in the first quarter, they've only scored 6 in the first five and change of this quarter. So Lions may be doing a little better job. But again, they went on a flurry at the end of the first quarter, so the Lions will have to prevent them from doing that at the end of the second quarter. See if they can get a flurry of their own to get back in the ball game before halftime.
Here's Moore up top for the Lions. A swing to the corner, it's Brunk. She'll drive to that left side. And Moore will swing it. Three-pointer there is no good for Kaufman. And on the loose ball, there's going to be a foul, and I believe it will be against the Thunder. Foul will be on Lineker. Northside will get the ball in on the baseline. That is Esther Moore throwing it in. Gets it into Brunk. Quick trigger three. Pops out. She's had a few just rim out. Kick outside. That three-pointer's on the way. It misses. The rebound's pulled in by Crawford.
They've hit 1 3, and they've probably attempted at least 15.
A nice drop-off, missing at the lay-in, and they got a 3-on-1, a drive, and there will be a travel on the play. They say she traveled. She wanted the foul, but she's going to get a travel on herself. That's Elise Snively. The 14-point game, 2:10 to play in the first half.
Yeah, just think what the difference in the score would be if a couple of these threes for the Lions had fallen. They've had a lot of good looks, so this game is far from over. Could have been another travel there.
There's Larner over to Moore on the right wing. Snively over Brunk, driving baseline. She lost her balance. I'm going to call a travel. And this Thunder defense is really affecting the Lions offense right now.
I think it's just their size, length, and athleticism that's really kind of hurting their inside game, which is in turn hurting their outside game because they just lack the confidence to kind of get the ball inside.
Feeding the high post. Here's Eversole in the corner. Going to get a screen, a feed on the roll. It's going to be a foul inside.
That was a good slip there from Lily Davis and a great find from Eversole. Eversole's been really impressive today, not just scoring, but facilitating, getting her teammates easy buckets.
Snively picks up the foul. Gonna get the ball in. All the ball's loose and picked up by Snively on the steal. She's got the basketball. She's driving. She'll stop and pop the J, but it'll miss, and the Thunder with the rebound. Northside is a relatively young team here, as you got a corner three on the way, long air ball, and now Moore going to attack. Going against Eversole. To the basket, her shot is good, and they're going to count it.
Wow, and one.
They're going to count it and one as Chloe Eversole is going to pick up the foul, which is her first, and Esther Moore getting the bucket.
Really tough bucket for Esther Moore there. She's got 7 now.
33-22 here as we're in the last minute of the first half. An 11-point lead for the Dallas Thunder. Feed to the high post. Now dealing with the defense. Ball's broken up a little bit, but she got it back. Oh, and now Larner gets in there and forces the jump ball.
And as much as you think the Thunder are dominating this game, they're only up 11, and the Lions have missed almost every three-point attempt. So this game could very well come down to the wire.
It definitely could swing the other way here as Moore's up top with it. A feed to Snively, inside to Larner at the high post. A kick outside to Kaufman.
Oh.
Her pass nearly stolen. Moore able to find Larner. High post shot is no good. And the rebound's pulled in by the Thunder.
They can only make layups right now for the Lions.
Eversole kick outside to the corner. Her fake, her drive. Leninger fouled on the way to the basket. And that's going to be a foul against Elise Snively, which will be her second. And that'll be Leninger to the foul line. She's got 3 points so far, and the first free throw does not go. Just over 12 seconds remaining in the first half. Second free throw goes down. 12-point game. Back to Moore. Driving.
Travel.
And Snively traveling again. This will go to the Thunder, and those have been costly. Gonna get the ball into Eversole, now down to 2. She'll put up a 3-point floater, and it does not go as the first half comes to an end. The Dallas Thunder lead by 12 points. They led by 13 at the end of the first quarter. And so basically the second quarter was nearly an even split, went 1 point in Northside's direction. And Nick, man, what are you seeing here in this game? Because that second quarter was pretty much a split even both ways, but the Thunder still in control of the ballgame.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of missed shots that I don't normally see from the Lions, and that's really been the key to the game. The difference in the game is really just missed shots. I think I haven't been keeping track of misses, but I think they're at least 1 of 15, if not 1 of 20 from 3. And if you just think if 4 of those shoot, if they shoot 25% from 3, it's a tie game. And if you're the Thunder, they have not been attacking as they were in the first quarter. 26 first quarter points, just 8 second quarter points. And I think not that they only need to shoot layups, but when they get the ball inside, it creates good looks on the outside. But Northside's done a much better job of not letting them get as deep in the paint and on penetration.
So, folks, the score is 34-22, a lead for the Dallas Thunder over the Northside Lions. We'll step aside and be right back for second half action.
When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it. Ouch! When it hurts, real time it. When it hurts, real time it.
We got 16 of them here today, and it'll start off right here with the Tyler Heat, who are going to take on the Bluegrass Blazers, and that'll be after this. And got a lot of good stuff right here on the NCHBC broadcast. So, Nick, we got a 12-point game lead for the Thunder. What does Northside have to do here early in the third quarter to get back in this game?
I'd say make some shots. I think they will. Sometimes just switching sides can be the change you need. But, again, some of these shots you just expect to fall for the Lions, and they just aren't. And the Thunder really need to get the ball back inside, which it looks like that's what they're keying in on. Good move.
Eversole with the pass inside. Nice play and one for Lily Davis. That's her first bucket of the ball game, and it was a nice move and nice finish for the and one. 36-22 lead now for the Thunder.
Yet the second quarter, the Thunder really kind of went away from that inside paint game, and they can be so dominant. They have the size, they have the athletes to do that.
Buck the rebound off the free throw miss from Davis. And Northside with the ball on the right side of the floor. They're going to feed it over. Here's Brunk, who was very successful early. And a nice shot at the basket's good for Esther Moore. And she's good at being able to get in that lane and change the shot midair and put it in the basket.
Just poise in the air, changing the shots, worked on a lot of those. Good hands, too, from Moore.
And Larner picking up the steal off the deflection from Moore, and she's going to feed the pass up the floor. Nice spin. No good. Larner, the offensive board. Turnaround shot does not get it to go, and the Thunder get the rebounds. That was an opportunity Northside had, just wasn't able to capitalize on it. And so the Thunder have it again. Feed inside is stolen by Moore.
2-on-1.
So 2-on-1 now for Northside. Moore to the basket. Nice drop off to Brunk. She'll kick it outside, and she's fouled. Far outside by Davis. She'll pick up her first. 36-24, a 12-point deficit for Northside. But just like you said, if they're able to hit some shots, they could get back in this ball game because they're playing some good defense right now.
Yeah, 2 consecutive turnovers forced.
Here's Buck on the fake.
2-3 zone for the Thunder. Brunk.
Nope. Brunk's three doesn't go. Rebound Moore. Brunk on the swing to Buck. And her drive. Kick outside. Kaufman three.
Finally. I think they had missed at least 13 in a row. And they needed that one badly.
Jordan Kaufman with the three-pointer. Cutting the lead to 9. So this leads in single digits for the first time since the first quarter. And so the Lions pushing this game in the right direction for them. If you're the Thunder, you want to get back on a roll here. Arps with the ball. She's guarded heavily here by Kaufman. Kaufman in her grill, and the ball stolen by Esther Moore, who will feed Brunk. And now on the attack, Brunk, nice move. Shot, no good. Put back by Moore. She's fouled.
Moore has so many offensive rebounds. She just pursues the ball with such aggression that, the ball just kind of is like a magnet to her on the glass.
Brandon is the one to pick up the foul for the Thunder, and it's Esther Moore to the free throw line with an opportunity to cut it to as close as 7 as she hits her first free throw. She's in double figures now with 10.
If you recall, it was a 15-0 run after it was tied 13-13 that put the Thunder up 28-13 early in the second quarter. So other than that run, Northside's actually winning the game by 7.
Moore on the second free throw is no good. Arps the rebound. 8-point game, 36-28.
The Thunder just need to settle down. They've had turnovers on 4 consecutive possessions.
The shot's no good. Moore the rebound, and the Thunder are swarming. Getting it up the floor to Brunk. Now it's a 2-on-1. Brunk going to go against Eversole. No good, and Arps comes away with the rebound. Here come the Thunder. The drive from Arps. Her floater is no good. They're going to call that a blocking foul against Northside. That'll be number 44, Buck, picking up the foul there, and that's her second. And so you got Kalia Arps at the foul line. And what we've seen from Esther Moore in this ballgame has been very impressive, especially bringing the team back. They trailed by as many as 16, and now they've cut the lead to 8 as Arps will miss the first free throw. Moore was the all-region player for the Northside Lions in the Midwest region, where they finished 5th. And so she's showing that here today. She's got 10 points. But you got Kalia Arps, who has 8 points, and she's at the foul line right now. She got them early. Her second free throw doesn't go either, so the Thunder struggling right now to score the basketball. And they get it up the floor to Moore up the right side. Moore, the drive.
Oh, no.
Oh, she threw it away, and Arps gets it.
2 on 1.
She'll pop the high post J, no good, and the rebound pulled in for Northside.
You got to get a layup.
Pushing the pace to Lerner, but it's through her hands. She wasn't able to pull it in, but that was the right thought.
Yep, both teams have opportunities for these fast break layups. The Thunder turned down a 2-on-1 for a pull-up jumper. I'd really like to see them go to the rim there.
Splitting the defense. On the drive is Arps. In the lane, blocked by Moore, and she gets the rebound. Moore's doing it all, but she lost the basketball there, and the Thunder get it back. Arps will be fouled on the pull-up J in the lane there.
Yeah, I wish I was keeping track of the rebounds for Moore, because it's at least 12 to 15. Over on the other court, we kind of have a blowout. A West Michigan Hornets has pulled away over Aspire Trailblazers, 44 to 15. But here we got some pretty good action.
First free throw does go down for Arp. She's got 9, leads up to 9. And we're going to get a timeout here. Going to be called by Coach Snively of the Northside Lions. 37-28 lead for Dallas. 4:48 to go in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think Coach Thompson wanted his girls to press last time down the court. There was only 2 girls that were actually pressing, and that could be a reason he needs to address, because a lot of times if you don't have it fully set up, it's going to create a mismatch down on the other end, and you don't want Northside getting easy buckets. But again, same thing for Northside. When they press, Dallas has got to take advantage and get easy buckets down at the other end.
Kalia Arps at the foul line. And the second free throw is no good. It's a 9-point game. Northside with it now in the hands of Esther Moore. Feeding it to Buck.
Good slip.
Slipping the screen there, and the ball stolen has just kind of led Moore a little too much. Feldner was able to get it. Eversole hitting Arps. Her drive blocked. And the putback, no good. And there's the rebound by Buck, who will give it to Brunk. Brunk hasn't scored since the first quarter. She has 9 points.
Wide open.
Kaufman's 3 is long. Rebound Buck. She lost her balance. She was fouled. The foul's against Elizabeth Brandon. As we're halfway through the third quarter, a 37-28 ball game lead for the Thunder.
If they go back to that roll action with Moore setting the screen, I'd like to see her do more of a short roll to make that pass easier. Then you have an odd number mismatch on the other end of that.
Lerner. Now to Buck. Losing the basketball, and it's gotten there by Eversole. She's on the attack. A 2-on-2. She'll kick it outside. Arps. Left wing 3 is no good front rim. And Brunk tried to pick it up. She lost the basketball. She took her eye off the ball as she was holding it and lost it out of bounds. So the Thunder will get the ball again with 3:54 to go in the third. Those are the kind of mistakes you really don't want to have if you're Northside. Leninger with it left wing. Pulling up the three-pointer, and it's back rim no good. Northside up the floor. Feeding Brunk. Thought about it outside Lerner. Deep 3. No good. And you're seeing that both teams are starting to get a little bit fatigued here.
Yep. After that first quarter track meet, we've really seen both teams kind of cooled off in the field. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots. So it hasn't been quite as clean as it was in the first quarter. Kind of feel-out process here at the first game of Nationals.
So there's a foul inside, and that will be against Kaufman. And it'll be Arps back to the free throw line again. Kalia Arps has done a great job getting to the free throw line.
She's got to hit him now. 1 of 4 so far.
That was Lucy Kaufman picking up the foul. The first free throw goes down for Arps. She's in double figures now. A substitution brings Leah Beckett in the ballgame, a freshman. And this Lions team has a lot of young players playing big minutes. That free throw goes for Arps. $11-point lead now for the Thunder. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Brunk, nice move.
Yep.
And she's fouled. And good penetration there for the Lions. Able to draw a foul, but really you need shots to go down right now.
Yep, for sure. Down 11. Not over. 11 minutes left in the game.
There's the fake. Going to feed it back. Moore underneath on the pass, and there's going to be a foul at the basket. Crawford didn't like the call. That's Leah Crawford picking up her third. To the foul line is Leah Beckett, who just got in the ball game just a minute ago. First free throw doesn't go, hits back rim and misses for Beckett. Second free throw does not go, and the rebound's pulled in by the Thunder. 2:45 to go in the third. Feeding the high post. Working against Larner, a kick outside to the corner. Three-pointer Eversole, and that pops out. She had him going early on. She's missed the last few. And now Brunk on the attack. She was fouled by Eversole.
She's shooting too. Not a good foul. That should be the bonus. Yeah, not a good foul for Eversole there.
So 2 free throws for Brunk. Eversole picking up her second.
After Sammy Brunk scored, what was it?
9 points in the first quarter.
Yeah, like 7 and 2 possessions. She's been pretty quiet.
She's able to hit the first free throw there and get herself into double figures. But the lead is at 10 points. Her second free throw goes in to make it a 9-point game. So 2 big free throws for Brunk, and if you're able to spark something that maybe can get the game closer here as the fourth quarter rapidly approaches. Feldner tried to bring a screen. Arps didn't take it, but what a finish high off the glass from Kalia Arps. She's got 13 now and an 11-point Thunder lead.
I like how she wasn't afraid to go inside amongst the taller players. Earlier in the game, she was pulling up for those shots.
Moore on the drive. Kick outside Kaufman. Her three's no good. And Moore tried to save it. They say the Thunder touched it last. As Moore, what hustle she's provided in this ballgame. She's going to come out. This will be her first time coming out. I think they're going to just give her a little bit of rest.
Yep.
I mean, she's just been.
She deserves it.
She's just been hustling. 2 minutes to go in the third. Brunk trying to get it in. She does to Larner. Larner guarded by Feldner, but she's trying to get it to Brunk coming around, but she saw that she was covered and she ended up traveling.
Yeah, that was a good job from Eversole to fight over the screen and deny the corner because she kind of saw the play developing. Sometimes as a passer, you just kind of assume that pass is going to be open.
Eversole with the basketball now up top. Minute 45 to go in the third. Driving to her left, putting up the floater, and she's fouled. That foul's against Snively, which is her third. Eversole with 2 shots at the foul line. Eversole with 13 points. She had a really hot start to the game. She's done good things the entire game, but her scoring kind of quieted down after that first about 10 or 11 minutes. Here's Brunk on the feed to Larner left side. 12-point game. Feeding Kaufman in on the cut. Snively's three. His back rim no good. It's battled for Larner on the offensive board. Nice find of Brunk at the basket. And she'll head to the line for 2 shots. Good hustle there from Rosa Larner. The offensive rebound, and she's done a good job there, and a lot of hustle. Yep. And Brunk going to get back to the free throw line again.
Yeah, the Lions have done a pretty good job of back cutting these over aggressive plays on the screens and just slipping through them. And that's really been their source of offense here in this quarter. As Brunk really has a knack to get to the free throw line. So 10 free throw attempts this game, 8 for 10.
And 8 for 10, very good percentage rate on those free throws. And I think she missed, those two were both on the same trip to the line. So other than that, she's been perfect. 42-32 is the score now, and Eversole on the spin move missed. Brunk the rebound, and now there's contact. The ball is loose, gotten back by the Lions, and wow, Crawford going to come away with it, except for she can't possess it. It's going to be Lions basketball.
Yeah, Crawford might have gotten away with a foul earlier in that possession, which would have been her 4th, so she's got to be careful there.
Under 58 seconds to play in the third. 10-point game. Northside could really use a bucket here. It'd be huge. Larner with it. She's being trapped. Ball was tipped out of bounds. They say the Thunder touched it last. Coach Brandon Thompson of the Thunder thought it should be their way. And now you bring Esther Moore back in. So, man, good job by Northside. You get Moore about a minute and a half of rest, but while you did that, you did not go down more in the ball game. You make it a 10-point game, get her right back in here in the last 45 seconds. Snively to Larner up top. Trying to get it to Brunk, but couldn't. Back to Snively. Snively driving to the right. And Larner now with it, getting it to Moore. Moore driving to her right side in the lane, and she was stuffed. Ball's out of bounds. We'll stay with Northside. 23 seconds to play in the third.
Yeah, Northside, when they're overloading that one side, the weak side is pretty open if they're able to swing it quickly. But we'll see if they're able to take advantage. It's hard with the length of the Thunder. Looks like they're content to hold for one.
Moore will get it outside to Sammy Brunk. Brunk, hitting Moore on the nice fake and the shot at the basket. And she's fouled. She does a good job of freezing that ball in the air and allowing them to foul her as she shoots the shot. And she'll draw another foul against the Thunder. 9.2 seconds. We got 2 shots here for Esther Moore.
Just a 9-point game. I don't know, it just feels like it's been more of a lead for the Thunder. It feels like they've been in control of the game. Lions can't seem to get much going, but they're just hanging around, which is dangerous for a team like the Lions. 8-point game.
8-point ball game, 12 points for Moore, and now you got Arps with it up the right side of the floor. She's going against the defense. That shot is no good. Moore pulls down the rebound, and the time will run out on the third quarter. You got one more quarter of basketball remaining. It's an 8-point game, 42-34. So that quarter goes in Northside's direction, but by only 4 points. You're going to have a big fourth quarter to win this game. You're going to have to win it by at least 8 points if you want to push it overtime, or 9 to win the ball game. How do the Lions do that? I know that they need to hit those shots from the outside. They still haven't really been hitting shots from the outside.
One more. I think they are kind of answering the question. Dallas is kind of overplaying in the passing lanes, and they've started to go backdoor to kind of make him pay. But I think they'll have better help side is probably what Coach Thompson's going to have them do. But if they have that help side defender, you have to have that weak side fill to the opposite block to kind of create those easy layups, and you got to take advantage again, hitting those free throws. We saw Dallas Thunder miss 6 free throws in that quarter, while the Northside Lions hit 7. They did miss 3 as well, but the Thunder went 3 of 9 that quarter, which is one of the major differences in that quarter why it favored the Lions.
Again, want to remind you that the next ball game right here on this court and on this live stream will be the #1 overall seed, the Tyler Heat, taking on the #8 seed in 8A, which is the Bluegrass Blazers. That is a straight-up bracket for boys 18U. That will be up next right here from AG Financial Arena. The Lions have it. They'll get it up to Brunk. 8-point ball game here in the final quarter. As the drive from Brunk to the basket, she misses the bunny. Her putback is up, and it does not go. Larner the offensive board, and that'll be a jump ball. As the Lions obviously just had it to begin the fourth. Ball's going to go to the Thunder. But, wow, you had one right at the basket and just put it in the side of the rim.
Yep. Almost two right at the basket. You hate to see that if you're a Lions fan. But the Thunder need to push this lead and not let the Lions hang around any longer.
8-point lead for the Thunder, 42-34. Leninger up top, Eversole. Arps thought about it, decides against it. Man-to-man defense here for the Northside Lions. Arps driving to the right. Oh, she stripped. That was clean from Brunk. And in the hands of Esther Moore. Moore the drive, outside Brunk. Brunk the fake. Back to Moore. So a good stop there for Northside. 8-point game.
Again, on those 3-on-1 breaks, you got to take advantage and get a layup.
Trying to feed it baseline. Northside able to keep it in bounds to Buck now. Buck's going to drive in the lane. Her shot's no good and rebounded by Crawford, and a foul against Northside. So it'll be Buck picking up the foul there. And again, that height has been really big for the Thunder.
Yeah, that was Buck kind of asking the ref, why was that not a foul? And the ref just turned and said to her, she's just standing there. What do you want me to do?
And a feed to Eversole on the baseline, and she missed it. Eversole started off, couldn't miss. Now she can't hit anything. As it's flipped, the game is flipped.
Another
in that
back cut.
Way, and nice find from Moore to Brunk.
Yeah, those back cuts are literally killing the Thunder. They got to make an adjustment.
Sammy Brunk now with 15 points, and the lead's cut to 6. And there's plenty of time for the Northside Lions to win this game. Fade away from Crawford as an air ball. Brunk the rebound.
Yeah, probably not the shot you're looking for if you're the Thunder.
Brunk step back for 3. Oh, she nearly hit it. And Crawford on the hustle. And this is going to go to the Thunder. Moore fell hard, but they say it's off of her. Ball's with the Thunder. So 6-point game. Under 6 minutes to go in the third quarter now. Arps up the floor. Guarded up top by Brunk. Leninger feed to the high post. That's Davis. A kick out. A feed in. Larner broke it up. She wasn't able to possess it though. So it will still be with the Thunder on the baseline.
That was good help side from the Lions. They're kind of living with that mid-range jumper for the Thunder, which I'm fine with. But again, this inbounds play is so effective. Get another good, easy look.
Rebound there for Moore. Moore attacking. Nice drop off the basket is Buck for the finish. 6 points for her. It's a 4-point game.
Wow.
And Northside's going to call time immediately to probably try to put on some full court pressure. But it is a 4-point game, Nick.
Wow. And again, the defense has been so focused on Esther Moore driving to the basket or overplaying her off screens or up at the three-point line that it's been allowing her to make and create for others with those back cuts, because the help side defender is so focused on Esther Moore that they're just losing sight of the other players. And Northside's really making them pay. So again, let's see what Coach Thompson's going to make as an adjustment against these back cuts. I think you kind of have to really tell your backside help, like watch ball side and let's make them make the extra pass to the weak side. But yeah, maybe even consider not overplaying so much off ball. And yeah, again, if you're playing high pressure deny defense, you're going to get back cut occasionally, but it hasn't really been an occasional thing. It's been every possession they're getting back cut. So I might pull off the denial of that. But you know, I'm just sitting here. Maybe he wants to get a couple more steals in the passing lanes.
42-38 is the score. Plenty of time left in this ball game. 5:29 to play.
It's been exciting.
Yeah, it's been very exciting. Ball will be on the baseline for the Thunder. Thunder led in this ball game by as many as 16 points. Leads cut to 4 now, 42-38.
They couldn't miss earlier. Northside couldn't hit. Now it's flipped on its head. Yep, good call.
There will be a foul there against Buck on the hard drive there from Leninger. Buck will pick up her 4th. And so that is dangerous. I think they're going to elect to sub her out. There's only 5 minutes, 18 seconds left, but that's still a lot of time to get that last foul. As the first free throw will go down for Leninger.
Yep. Sometimes you just want to talk to her as a coach, say, you got 4, settle down, get a sip of water. Let's talk about how to play aggressive defense without fouling, and then get right back in the game because we need you.
Second free throw goes down as well for Leninger. 2 huge free throws to put the lead up to 6. Just over 5 minutes to go in the ball game, 44-38. Kaufman up top to Larner. Now to Beckett. Up to Brunk. Brunk on the drive to Larner. Larner drive to her left to floater, no good. Got her own rebound, put back, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Eversole. And Eversole up the floor now on the attack. To the wing, Leninger to the corner, Arps, and a quick trigger 3, hit it!
Wow.
What a huge one from Kalia Arps. She's got 16 and the lead's up to 9.
Big shot there. Get a stop here if you're the Thunder in this game. This game could be close to yours.
More stumbles, falls, but she was fouled. And it's Arps picking up her 2nd. And on the baseline will be the Lions.
And if you're the Lions, you need to score this possession. Kind of get some confidence back. You were just down 4. It's okay. 5-0 run for the Thunder.
Drive to the left side for Kaufman. Drops it off to Larner. Larner inside. Feeding Moore. Moore in. Nice drop off. She dropped it though. Trying to feed it back to Larner. Northside trying to deal with this Thunder defense. Is still very heavy on the pressure. To Moore, back to Larner, and there's going to be a timeout called by Coach Snively of the Lions on the sideline there. Thunder with the high-pressure defense. The thing is, what's interesting about this high-pressure defense is that, it causes them to kind of make rush decisions, but at the same time, and those back cuts are very open. I mean, to the point where she just kind of put it behind her.
Yep.
And then she just went and got it.
Yep, and then you had another free layup for the Lions. Unfortunately, she didn't catch the ball. But, again, that overplaying style, the Thunder has led to some easy buckets for the Lions. So up 9 here with 4 minutes left. Again, offensively for the Thunder, you want to be a little bit methodical, kind of drain some clock. Clock is your friend. If you're the Lions, you kind of need to push the pace. But, again, keep getting these good looks at the basket right inside.
4:04 remaining in the ball game. 47-38 lead for the Thunder. 2 free throws and a big three-pointer from Kalia Arps. Put the lead back up to 9 after the Lions had cut it to 4. Step back 3 for Brunt does not go, and the rebound is pulled in by Davis. Thunder swing control back their way as they lead by 9 right now.
Northside has just hit 2 threes this entire game. Probably attempted at least 25, 20.
There's the drive floater, no good. Through the legs of the Thunder. Larner gets it. Oh, wow. They're going to call it against the Lions there. They call a foul or a travel. Did you see that, Nick?
They called it out of bounds.
Called it out of bounds.
When she pivoted back, she stepped out of bounds.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's pure chaos, though. No one really knew where the ball was. Everyone was just kind of stepping around. Wide open 3.
Leninger airballs it. Moore pulls in the rebound, finds Larner, who will find Beckett, who's up the floor now. Nice bounce pass to Brunt.
Good finish.
Nice finish. So Brunk with the bucket. She's got 17, leads cut to 7. And now it's Arps on the attack immediately. She drives baseline, reverse layup, does not go. She got her own board.
They don't need to rush or force anything, and they do.
And that one's stolen. by Northside. Back in the hands of Brunk. She's got 17 points. She had 9 in that first quarter, didn't score in the second, but this second half, she scored 8 here in the second half. And now Moore going to drive inside, off the bank, no good. Ball tipped and gotten by Crawford. This will be a jump ball. No, they're going to call a foul. They say Moore didn't really get that ball that well. They say they got her arm. That's her third. So we're going to see pressure defense here from Northside. They only trail by 7 with 2:44 to go. But
yeah, if you're the Thunder, you don't need to force these passes or these tough shots. We had a tough layup there and then a forced pass. You're up by 7 with 3 minutes left. The clock is your friend. Let's just focus, get wide open shots, layups, but really no need to force anything. But if you're the Lions, you're going to have to force them to do stuff.
Here's Eversole with it. She's got 13 points for the Thunder. She drives, goes behind her back. Step back J for her is no good front rim. Rebound by Davis. Her shot is a miss. And Brunk the rebound.
Yeah, you don't need to force those shots. I'm still a little bit confused at the shot selection. Kind of a contested ISO step back 3, up by 7 with 2.5 minutes left.
Just over 2 minutes to play. 47-40, a 7-point deficit for Northside. They're trying to eat into it here with Esther Moore with the basketball. She'll drive baseline. She stumbles. She falls. It's stolen by Eversole, and she's tripped up and fouled by Brunk. That'll be Brunk's third. And Moore came up hurting, and she's going to come out of the ball game, which is not a good look for Northside because that is a player that really can push the issue for you.
Got a high pressure here. If you're Thunder, just chill right there.
Eversole, guarded by Snively, getting in the lane. She lost the ball a little bit. Larner is able to stuff her inside with the jump ball. Be Northside's basketball, so good job by the Lions defense. They just need points. And Eversole's going to pressure Brunk full court, which is smart by Dallas, especially with Esther Moore out of the ball game. Snively going to hit Buck. Open 3. Back rim no good. They just have not been able to get the outside shot to go down.
That's a good look.
A very good look with a minute and a half to go. And they got Leninger trying to put the nail in the coffin, and she does. 10-point game with a minute 20 to go, and that's Leninger knocking it down. She's got 9.
Yeah, but you didn't really need to shoot that again.
Deep 3 for Brunk is well off, but at this point in time, you're just trying to get points. Drive from Larner inside, and it's blocked by Crawford. The Lions bench wanted a foul, but the Thunder regained possession. And with a minute to go, they lead by 10. And you got Crawford way on the outside.
Oh, over and back, yep.
Feeding Eversole, but she did not establish in the front court. I mean, she clearly didn't establish in the front court.
Good call.
And so we're going to have, it appears that we're going to have a timeout here by Northside. They're going to get the ball again. They trail by 10 with 58.5 seconds to go. And this is a big-time uphill battle.
Yep. Again, just one timeout left. You only had to stop the clock once. Over at the other court, it's 58-25. Hornets over the Trailblazers. Just about to start the fourth. But here, if you're the Lions, you really need to focus. You need to get some quick shots up, and then you need to get quick turnovers and fouls. And if you're the Thunder, just hold the ball. Time is your friend. They can only actually. There's no timeouts left, so kind of just take your time getting over to the ball. After a made shot, you kind of walk your way over. Then you can let 5 seconds go. Because you still don't need to pass the ball right away. Even on a made bucket, you can probably get 10 seconds out of it. So time is really your friend if you're the Thunder.
Moore to get it in, does to Buck. Northside's down by 10. They don't have much time. They're going to have to get a shot off here.
Got to go.
Moore trying to direct traffic.
Have to force something here.
Moore looking for something, looking for Brunk. Brunk deep 3 on the way, hit it. That's string music, 20 for her. And the lead's cut to 7. They're going to get it over to Eversole now.
Got a foul.
And Eversole will be fouled there by Brunk. And they were looking for Brunk because Brunk, obviously, their top 3-point shooter, But what's interesting, she's got 20 points, but she really hasn't shot well from three. She hit 2 and 1 threes early, which are impressive. But I think she is going to finish the game with 4 made threes, which is a good night, but or good morning. But she shot a good amount of them.
Yeah. Also, that last possession took 20 seconds off the timer, and you really, that's way too much time when you're down 10.
Eversole will make them both count. She's got 15 9-point games. They only make up 1 point in that exchange, under 30 seconds. And you got Moore.
Someone's just got to force it.
Moore driving baseline, hitting Brunk. Brunk to Buck. Buck left wing three. She'll miss. Larner tries to get the rebound. Ball's loose. And it's going to be a jump ball. With 14 seconds to go, the Dallas Thunder will have the basketball. And this ball game's pretty much over, folks. 9-point game with 14 seconds left. And Northside's going to play it to the final zeros, which is something you want to see from your team, especially here in pool play. Every game counts really a lot, as you're going to have a foul against Moore. The best thing about pool play is that you got to move on to the next game, and you're going to play at 3:50. Northside's going to get the HEA Firebirds, where the Dallas Thunder will get the Tulsa Chef Arrows. Looks like Chloe Eversole will shoot 2 shots here at the foul line. She's got 15 on the ball game, 13.2 to go. And that free throw goes down. Second free throw for Eversole goes down as well. Now we're down to 10 seconds. Get it to Brunk. Brunk fires the shot. No good. Larner's putback is good. And the time's going to run out on this ball game. 54-45 will be the final score. A win for the Dallas Thunder. And they'll be 1-0 in pool play. Still have 2 more games in pool play to go. They'll have one at 3:50. The Thunder will play the Tulsa Chef Arrows, while the Northside Lions will take on the HEA Firebirds, the defending national champions. And, Nick, right there we saw a win for the Dallas Thunder, but it really was a game where the beginning of the game made all the difference.
Yep, 15-0 run changed the game. So that's why we play 4 quarters. The first 2 quarters do matter. That's what we found today.
Absolutely. And so, folks, we appreciate you joining us. This is Nick Fairley with me. I'm Trellis Williams. And we will be having the Tyler Heat Bluegrass Blazers right here, and we'll hand it off to our other commentators for that ball game. I'm Trellis Williams. We out.